Hey everybody, it's Thursday night in the world's darkest hotel room. That's really, that's the only light I've had to really work by. I've got this little light here to help me out a little bit. I want to show you what I got done so far on Cedar Heights Clay. So basically I'm sort of following Boomer's lead here, although I'm a pale imitation of the skill Boomer has. But I'm using photographs. I'm trying to get things pretty much to scale from that. This is a modern view, like today, Google Earth. Unfortunately, every time I try to go on Google Earth, like the newest picture doesn't have this trailer here. It's got a trailer and a truck. I can never get that side of the building unobstructed. Anyhow, this is a picture I took in 1986 when it had rail service, and you can see it still has a covered hopper there and at the end. So this end with the false front, I'm trying to sort of copy this. Now there's actually 3 of those. As you can see in this picture, I don't have room for that. The cardboard cutout is basically the footprint that I have available on my layout. You can also see that the garage door, this door is much smaller than this door. This door looks like they could drive a truck inside, where this door, no way. This is the roof line. So I'm only modeling the first 2, sort of like these 2, sort of the pictures cut off. I'm only modeling the first 2, I guess you'd say turrets or pieces of the false front. As you can see, this second one is not as big as the first one. So the backdrop is going to be basically here. Along the side, they've got these little windows, which I'm going to model. These are sliding doors. I'm going to model this open and this open and put a little bit of an interior inside it with the light, showing bags of clay. This one I will probably model closed. Now at this point in the building, it goes up. If I have one that really shows it, it's right here. It's higher for the rest of the building on back, so that's why I sort of cut this off. So it's going to keep on going down this way with the doors, and there's unloading spouts above it. This would where the covered hoppers are going to be. Now, I'm not going to be able to model this building because if I do that, it would be completely blind. I couldn't see to uncouple the covered hoppers to put underneath the spouts. So I'm going to leave that building off. My plan is to have a awning just like there is now, but it's just going to be supported by posts. Now I'm going to have gaps or holes in the awning where I can reach down with my coupling pick and uncouple cars. At least that's the plan for now. So we'll see. N-Scale Architect has some concrete block sheet, which is real thin. I plan on laminating it over the styrene. Thought about trying to carve the styrene, simulate the concrete block, but I thought I'd try the other first. So we'll see how that goes. And then I'm just going to scratch build the windows and the doors. So made some progress this week. If I can get this home without, of course, I've only got one thing glued, and I put a little support in there. So I should be able to get that home without damaging it, and I can continue working on it over the next, few weeks. My plan is to box this in again, to sort of put the back wall and put the roof on it, everything, box it in, and then build this as sort of a separate building going on back. And of course, obviously it's going to be greatly compressed from what the real one is. But hopefully it have somewhat of the interesting roof lines. The building I'm modeling right now is this part back to here. So you can see this first part has like a shingle roof on it, but then this looks like it's a metal roof. So I'll have shingle and metal, and this one I'm not modeling. But then I go up and there's another peak, and so some other stuff I have to do. So I just thought I'd show you what I did in the hotel room. Again, I'm just following sort of Boomer's methods. You know, I'm not trying to scale it out. I'm just trying to make it look reasonable. So it's definitely compressed. And except for, you know, the windows and the doors are the obviously right size, or as close as I can scale from the photograph. The one good thing about if I go on Google Earth, you can zoom in enough where it actually shows the concrete blocks. And the concrete blocks are 16 inches long. So I can count concrete blocks. They've got these pillars on the real one, like here and here. And on Google Earth, I can see count how many blocks those are apart. So that's going to be these. That's what these lines are here, are the pillars that stick out, you know, maybe one concrete block wide. All right, I've talked enough. So I'm heading home tomorrow. Should be home tomorrow evening. I'll post part 4 of the scenery, or the operation, on Saturday morning. And then I'll get into something else. So everybody stay safe.